Yo guys. Right, end of the last stream, we got basically from an airdrop a whole load of base building supplies, which you can see here on my back. I've got no gun, by the way. So what I want to do is build a base, and I've been messing about it, and I've decided I want to try Novi. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to try Novi. It's a good central location. Obviously, Starry's really shooty. Got to be careful there. Novi's a bit quieter, so I'm going to go for that. So I'm going to try and build a base in Novi with what we've got here. I haven't got a gun, by the way. That's the only problem. But I thought, look, build the base and then start harvesting. So that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, I'm going to build a base and then I'm going to start harvesting. I could go, I could go near, let's say, Kamensk as an example. I could go up to near Kamensk and build a base there. The problem there is the spawns you get. You know, if you don't get a spawn anywhere up that way, so I wanted to try and keep it in the middle. Yeah, I know you can keep suiciding, you could do it that way, but the thing is, if we've got it in that central location, we don't have to do all that. So it's going to be Novi. And I should, and I'm saying should, have everything to build it with. He says. Should have everything to build it with. But I'm just going to, it's going to be basic, this. It's not going to be anything to write home about. It's just going to be a little lock-up that we can put our gear in. That's all. That's all we're going to do. A little lock-up. That's the base over there, isn't it? Gotta wonder, they're everywhere on this server, and some of the bases on this server were huge. Like, huge. You gotta wonder if that's why they're having the problems with lag on it. Last couple of weeks it's lagged like no one's business, this one. Right, we've got to be careful now. I don't want to come into Vibor. I want to bypass it, so we'll go over to the north to avoid Vibor. We're okay with food. That's not a problem. It's a little bit of an obvious place, Novi, if I'm being honest, but why not? Why not? Quite low pop the server at the moment because of the time of day, which suits us for what we're doing. Very close on the left, you can see the Wolff of the airfield there, just on that side. That's the south end of the airfield, and to our right is Vibor town. again. We've just got to be a bit careful with where we are. But you know, obviously it's a bit of a shooty place. But the pop on the server will help us. Do you know, actually, thinking about it, it's not this server. There's its sister server. There's a huge base on that. They always do it in the same place, the orange building there. Yeah, there's a huge base there on the other one. So you can see over to our right, that's VMC, Vibor Military Camp. There's Vibor Civilian. And there's Vibor Airfield. And that is where we are. It's going to feel weird now bypassing VMC because I've got no gun to shoot with. But with all this base building, not much gear, I've got nowhere to put it, so I just need to run round this really. At this point, I just hope no one's here, no one sees us. Once we get past here, we'll run back in. But let's just use there's never much cover around VMC, but we use what there is to run round it, and then that'll be a good place to start harvesting then. Of course, from Friday, like on most servers, people will be allowed to raid bases, so we can see that coming. Don't last long on a PvP server. Looks clear. So I'll show you again on here. So we've come past the MC now. Get a bit of cover of that. So now you can see this road that we're running down. We're going to come down and get on towards Starry, and then we'll go to the north of that to get round to Novi, basically. As long as we stay north at Starry and we don't end up crossing into it, we're alright. One thing we're doing at Novi as well, with it being a little bit central, you know, we can also go down to Cabanino. We can also let me just have a look here actually, just while we're here. I know we keep saying Novi, just to see what barns there are around here. One there. That's the sort of barn I'm thinking of, like this one here. There's one there, directly behind the hunting shop. Is that an omen, the fact it's got a sledgehammer in it? Ooh. Hunter pants. More storage, baby. Right, I've got to think now. What am I going to do? Am I going to go for it here? Or am I going to go for it in Novi? I'm going to go for it here. I'm going to go for it here. Right, okay. well there as well. That's handy. Right, let's start dropping some of this stuff then. Because all we need to carry here basically is, and we'll sort that out now. Let me get the backpack there. Slightly worried now about a restart and things not coming back in. Should be alright. Right, that's going on my back. That's going on my back. And then this lot can go in here. So this is like a backpack that's just literally got base building stuff in it then. See how much it actually takes up the base building. Nuts, innit? I think we'll just do it like that, actually. I'm just worried about restart and potentially losing a bit of gear. So let's have a look. Now the trouble we've got here is can't find any freaking trees big enough. Let's see what we've got. Now we've got a couple here, there's one. So this will be the door. Drop it there to get it over this fence, otherwise we'll drop it there. That's that one. I might as well leave the freaking thing open. Right, that's one. There's only the two heavy ones to carry. Once we've got those two, we can just put everything up. This is the second one. This will take about an hour to get that over. I'm just going to have a rethink now. Let me just close that door a minute. Let's have a rethink. I'm worried about the position, if I'm being honest. Let's have a rethink. I mean, it's not a town I come to a lot, this Cabinino, but no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Right, so we've got that much now. So now we need some of the lighter stuff, because now we can just break things up. May as well get that, and one of the saws on there. There's 8 planks. Hit the mother load there, guys. Got 3 logs out of that, okay. That'll definitely get us going. Last one. Get that away. Got no storage for that, so I'll come back in a sec for that one. It's what we've got there will give us most, so we're only making a door. That'll give us most of it. Saw someone then, no. Oh, I'll tell you what it is. It's a chicken. Right, so we just need to build. We're gonna need a stick to build the fence kit. That should be it, really. Break that down. And get that with the rope. So you combine that with the rope. Build a fence kit. Like that. Yo, Red. Alright, dude. Don't know why. Let me just take these up a minute. I'm just doing this, Red, while the server's on a low pop. PvP server. Right near a base. So, in quite an obvious place as well. There you go. Right, so what we need to do is we need to get that as far over as it'll go. Like that. Just trying to find the edge of that door there. I can see it on that side. Oh, there you go. That should be okay. And they on. Put the old loggies in. Should have this up in no time, Red. There you go. Right, that's one job done, and then all we need to do now is we can start unpacking some of these nails. Yeah, we can do this real quick, guys. Set them in. Where's the ones that I cut? There you go. There's the combined ones. Attach that. And then where's the hammer? Build lower frame. This will be the fastest base you've ever seen in your life, this one. Trust me. Trust me, lad. You're banned from bit. Too late, mate. Too late, Logan. Too friggin' late, mate. Okay. So we just want the... Oh, not it. What's going on here? Can't get the hammer out. Lower wall. Oh, don't build that yet, actually. Before I do that, let's get that in there. And then let's get the pliers. Remember what fun we had with the pliers, guys? And we're going to put the fence, obviously, on this side. So build gate. And it's going to be on this side. There you go. Right, now we've done the gate. Now we'll put the other bits on. So we've got a lower wall en route. Why has that gone up to there like that? That's a bit odd, isn't it? See the way that's gone? Chalk and paint. That's weird. Oh, it'll be fine, dude. It'll be fine. Have faith. Have faith. Upper frame. There you go. Low frame and upper frame. Yeah, that's all we need. And then we may as well, what we'll do, we'll pull those planks out now. And then we've got them ready. There you go. We're there, guys. Look at that. The speed of that, it was like a rocket ship, that was. So now what we need to do, what I want to do now is build a load of crates. So what have we got there? We've got 2 planks there. Everything else is on that. Let's get the nails out of here. Fence kit is there. Just drop everything around there. Like that. And then what we can do as well. Oh, nice 4-dial lock. So we've got a 4-dial lock. That's perfect. There you go, look at that. Logan, I think on this and nearly all the servers I play, weekends you're allowed to raid. So if I get this up before Friday, tomorrow, but then at weekend people will be able to raid it. So. Right, let's go and get some more logs. Once we've built one crate, we can stick everything in that, basically. We can stick everything in one crate. And we can find a friggin'... There you go. And then we can pick more stuff up. What am I doing now? Get some planktons. This is where I'm going to run into trouble now, really. Running out of big trees. I don't like to do the tree when you know where it's right next to the base. Even though we're low pop at the moment, I like to do the trees a little bit away from the base. So there you go. There's one there. That should be okay. And again, once we've made the first crate, then we can go further afield and just put it all in the bag. That's a good one. That's given us 2. That'll be more than enough for what we need. Again, getting that first crate, that just gets it where I can put all the base building stuff in there, get it out of this. Holy shit, this backpack there. Just 1 second, guys. Won't be sat. Yo guys, postman. Right, okay. Did we do those? We have, yeah. So we've got those, and the other ones we put around the side of the building. Yo, send it. You're up early, mate. Thought streamers didn't do mornings. I've just did. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 6:15. Wow. Okay, there's the other planks. I'm building a base. Send it while it's low pop. Oh, you're at work. Okay. Okay, dude. Now, I'm cheating a bit, send it, because I'm building a base while it's low pop, and then but it is a PvP server, so it's better to do it now, and then, you know. Now, I can't remember when we make a... Get that in. Right, it must be more than that then, because so we need to combine those up. Oh, that's terrible, mate. Terrible. Try it with that. Right, so that'll give us one wooden crate. Is it 6 or 8? It might be 8 per crate. But what we can do now, you see, is we can get all that stuff in there. Put that in the corner. There you go. Right, so what we do with that now is obviously the shovel we're not going to need for ages, because we've already built that, so we can get that in there. Some of this big stuff, you know, we're not going to need the hammer at the moment. We're not going to need that hacksaw. We're not going to need that. That's brilliant that we got that many sharpening stones. I should really, what I'm going to do it straight after this, I'm going to put the lock on that door. Obviously what I do, guys, is when once I've closed the stream down, I always change the code if you're ever wondering. So don't worry about that. There you go, so that's a full crate now. So let's get the combination lock set. So obviously we want to sort the number out. That'll do for a minute. I know that's not, you know, it's pretty obvious what I've just set it for, but it just means we can work for a minute without having to worry about someone coming in. Right, so we've got this lot here. What have we got plank-wise now? Let's see if we can make that up. Yeah, so it's 8, isn't it? So it's 8 to make 1. So we've got a little bit of stuff to put away still. So I think if we made 2 more of those, we'll keep that lock simple at the moment. Yo, Michael. All right, mate. Do you know, I do it every time going past it. Some of it's lag. All good here, dude. Right, there you go. So now we've got a bit of, you see we've got space now. What we can do now is we can harvest better. We can actually store a load of the stuff in here. So I want to make that so let's get, we can actually put that as well on here, so we're quick in and out with it. Yeah, never use that just for guns, guys. Always make sure that you, it does that and then I do it like that. Okay, that's alright. Right, so now we need to find a load of planks, basically. We need loads of them. Need loads of them, Red. I might start harvesting some of these Zeds as well because I need food. That's got a bit of duct tape as well. Nice. Not actual food, but yeah, it's because what happened. So is at the end of that stream, Reg, we got right to the end of the stream. We'd sorted the camper out, hadn't we? At ATC, we killed him, and then unfortunately there was someone on one of the lower floors. And then when we spawned back in, we got the really big hall basically of base building gear. But I just literally got on that and ran straight away to where I am. So sort of everything I'm doing is from the very start, really. You know what we've actually got here is just the spawn pack. Oh no, it's given 2 logs. That's okay. Got to make sure I sharpen this as well before it breaks. That's 1. That's 2. Job done. Should have left the sharpening stone out, to be fair, but there you go. Bit bloody obvious, that, isn't it? I should have done it a little bit further back, maybe. That's, you know, I'm not a base builder, guys. That's the thing, you know. I'm not. It's not something I do all the time. I'll learn as I go on. I'm going to take a risk on cutting this one down just because the server's low pop. But there's no way I'd do that if the server had been on a higher pop. Too obvious then. But for what I've done with the base there, where it's all popping through the wood, I don't think it makes any sense. Right, that's that. Get that. Combine that one. There's that, like that. I just realised that, guys. I was narrating all that. I had the frigging mute on, didn't I? Oh dear, oh me. There's no hope. Right. Yeah. It's because there's a lot more obviously going on in the house in the day. So I've had to put it on mute a good couple of times now. Right, that's that done. So let's get that out. Now we're going to get a better combo on it. So let's... Oh, shit in hell. Oh, I hate this sometimes. It's because of lag. It's going past the numbers, if you know what I mean. So I'm having to do it in bits like that, otherwise it just goes straight past. And then when the lag gets better, it does it really well. So anyway, there you go. You can hear it, can't you? You can hear it skip the numbers. So what we need to do is just away from there is we need to change that number or throw the lock away. That'll do. Got it. Right, let's go and harvest. See if we can find some zebedee. Yo, big boss. Alright, dude. Very unusual for me, mate, to be streaming in the day. I'm just building a quick base on a PvP server. Trying to get in and out as quick as I can. Don't forget, everyone, even though it's going to be a shorter sort of daytime video, please do drop a like on it. And even a sub if you ain't subbed. Oh, nice one, dude. Thanks, big boss. He's the big boss, baby. Just harvest some of these heads while we're... So the plan is now, guys, we're going to go to VMC, harvest up a load of stuff, and take it back to the base. And don't worry, I did write that number down of the lock. So just to show you, big boss and everyone, where we are. I'll get the map up for you. There's a Z to my left, right as well. So we're in Cabinino. You see we're pointing down now towards VMC. That's where we're going to be going. I need to deal with this Z first, though. Oh, restart. Right, guys, back in a minute. Won't be long. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. I'm back. Right. So, I think that's probably it for Zeds there now. So let's run over to VMC. We need to get a gun to defend ourselves for a start. Right. Sorted. So for Big Boss watching out there, so if you've not been on before, dude, I usually stream, I'm UK based obviously, I usually stream from about sort of 9 PM. So this is an odd one for me, just so you know when I'm usually around. But as I say, I had a bit of time. I'd got a bit of base building at the end of the last stream from the airdrop, so I thought, well, do you know what? Let's build a little stash base. But you can see how close it is to VMC. That. Yo, Red. But it will be a quiet stream, this, Red and Boss, because people just aren't used to me being on at this time. You know, we'll probably get a couple of people popping in, but yeah, me too, dude. I always enjoy. Always cheers me up there. Doing a bit of a stream. I was a bit excited really to start putting a base together. After, well, I think trying to make up for the last one really. You know, we spend most of our time, don't we, fighting, or, you know, I'll go through phases of survival, you know, whatever. What we got there? Well, already, that's good stuff. Look at that. Top backpack. So already we're some KAMO. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to close the doors on every one of these as I come out, in case anyone comes in. Never make it obvious where you are, even if you think it's quiet. Yeah, well, that's what I try and do, Red. I do not want to get into... Oh, that's a DMR mag. I do not want to get into one... you know, if I've done a lot of PvP, I like to switch to survival. If I've done a lot of both, I like to switch to base building. And I like to switch servers as much as that. Oh, look at that! Look at what we just found. Plate carrier with pouches. Oh, baby. Yeah, you know, it's just, you know, obviously I'm streaming on console. You know, I know I say the same things a lot, but streaming on console, I've only got 2 maps. So the way I've got to mix things up is by doing lots of different types of gameplay, even varying the gameplay as well. Org mag. I'll take the ghillie rat. Bit of food. Because the big guys, the big streamers, that I think the downfall of nearly all of the big streamers is, and they're absolutely brilliant, and they're all much better players than I am, 100%. Congolese hat, Congolese military hat. They're all way better than I am, but they tend to do the same stream every time. It's always, you know, a sort of vanilla-y type, you know. Oh, FAMAS. Finding it all now. Let's get those slotted before we're messing about. So, but for me personally as well, I enjoy the different types of gameplay that you can do, and different types of server, so I can really play with that and mix it up. You know, it does get repetitive. You know, I still love a lot of the guys that do it and that, but it does get a little bit sort of. That's going to be in the base, that plate carrier. Right, now we want to come in here think there's a couple of extra civ barracks on this side, so I'm going to go this way here. Yeah, there is. Thought there was. I'm being a bit blasé the way I'm running about because it's low pop, so I'm being more quick than I am careful. It could backfire this, to be fair, but because there are still people on the server, but right, just fast as we can, fill the bags, make a run. Fill the bags, then make a run. Well, it makes it more fun for me as well, Red. If I keep doing different types of stream, it makes it more fun for me. Not to say that I might do a week or even 2 weeks of very PvP-based ones, but you know, it's just that the mix of the amount of options you've got on this game is what makes it so interesting for me. You know, you've got so many options all the time. Where have those tack gloves come from? Don't know, but I'm having them. Right, let's go. Switch back to the FAMAS. I'll still do similar things, or you know. Yeah, me too, dude. That's where the vanilla ones, you know, with the damage gear, I've got a good couple of those now that are really good and run really well. So doing those vanilla ones is great as well. Oh, that's the shit AUR. Oh, assault helmet though. But what it has got is it's got a mag in it. So I think I'll demag it for the 5.56. They're just really potty with that fixed sight, those eight. I know you can saw them off, but then you've got no sight at all. You can only really hip fire it. So I never bother with those buildings. You rarely find anything of any use. Got smoke grenade. That's a load of shit. Don't need that. Right, that'll do for that part of the compound. Did shut the door. Was there a... Oh no. Right, okay. See, we're making way more noise than I'd usually make, but... Tack shirt, we'll take it. I could do with something with more storage, but I'll take it for now. Just heard a shot then, relatively close, so I'll try and pick the pace up a little bit here. Looks like people have been here though, because it's pretty sort of harvested, isn't it? There's not a lot of guns here for VMC. Ooh, M16, baby. Me saying there's not a lot of guns here, and then find a 16. I'll sort them out in a minute. I want to see if I can get these guns away before I take them out. Just look at that, Sob. He's landed on his head, look. He's landed on top of his head, got stuck. Oh, look at that. NVGs. Baracas. BAs. Yes, I can get away. Oh, that's funny, that dude's. He landed on his head. I'm just putting the chat back up, guys. Yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way, Red, because it's. I say it's more interesting for me as well. You know, let alone everyone watching it. You know. Right, let's get. What we'll have to do. We'll have to slot the knife. Got to be careful because we've heard shots now as well, so we know there's dudes about. Now saw some 5.56. Oh no, 308, even better. Even better. Got to be oh so careful now because those shots, if someone's around, you know, this is where people are going to be wanting to come. So I've just got to be super, super, super careful now. Keep going, loot up fast. Speed is of the essence. Definitely been looted here though, because you know you get so much stuff on this sort of server. It's definitely been looted. Nearly done. Now when we get back to base we can thin the guns out. I'm not bothered about a bison or a ballistic vest really. I'd probably take that vest if I was playing with another player and then there's like a spare one at the base, but I'm happy with what I've got for now. I'm going to take that. What I'll do, I'll drop the other plate if I need more, you know, if I get another decent gun, I'll just drop the other plate. And that'll be that. Nearly done. A lot of barracks to loot here. There's this one, 2 containers, and then we're gone. So obviously, because it's modded this, there's so many extra bits. Spare MVGs, brilliant. Almost now on the way out. I don't need to. Well, this is speed looting now, Red. Speed looting. Oh. I might take him out actually, because he might have food. Come on, dude. If you want to fight, fight. Yeah, there you go. See, it was worth doing. Bison mag. No, I'm not gonna bother. Right, let's go. There you go. Speed loot. All done. Full base. Fully looted. Whew. Getting greedy now. Oh, run out of room. Oh well, that'll do. Yeah, loot and scoop. You're right, Red. Loot and scoop. This is the scoop. We're done the loot. Let's get the scoop. Right. Make sure no one's followed us. So all we're doing now, guys, is we're going to get to show you. So we've come out of VMC. So our base is in Cabanino, which is over there. Right. Well, I can hear the moon's on the way, mate. The moon's on the way, look. The sun's going down. Back to base. Thin all that down now. Sort everything out. It was nice because there was Zeds there as well that we could get a bit of food off, so that helped us out a lot. I could do with, let me again, just look behind us. I could do with, just drop that a minute. What have I got, 24 trays, so get that one. And then I can put that knife there, just so I can get my guns out, that's all, guys. Hang on a second, I've got something going on IRL here. Ba-bom, 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 boom. Right. Let's go. Look at those guns, baby. Think how fast we've actually got this lot together. The base, you know, let's be honest, the base is really obvious and it's an obvious location. But if it does this for a couple of days, we're all good. Wrong one. Well, people, what it is people think no one's mad enough to build a base there. And they'll overlook it. No one's mad enough to build a base next to VMC, so no one will think it's there. Oh, don't need that one. It's the last one. Here you go. Done. Okay, so what I'd like to do is I'd like to put the FAMAS in there. So we'll drop that in the crate. We should probably do like, we'll put it in that one. And, oh, what are you doing, you idiot? Need to put the battery on there, don't we? Spare gloves. What else we got? That's in case we find a KM. DMR mag. Interesting. Backup sites. Which we can't change obviously on the what we've got there. So plate carrier. Did we pick up 2 of those? We did. So there's the really good one because it's got the pouches. Why isn't it going in there? Picking up on the back ones. Just seeing it. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I've got 1 too many in there. So if I pull. Okay. We could put the plates in there. 1 and 2. And then what have we got mag-wise? 101 mag. Org mags. So what we need to do. Let's put those in there. 101. There's a 74 we've got, isn't it? Yeah, we've got a 74, so 32. Okay, so we'll keep 1 mag out for that. Mosing round stroke VSD, just in case. 308, brilliant. More KA rounds. Let's unpack those. I want to keep a little bit in case I get raided really early on, so let's keep a little bit on us. That's on the 16. Top the mag out there. Would be nice to make a secondary wall, if I'm being honest, in here, but we can only do so much. I'm going to keep the org mag out in case they got low on ammo there. Now, something we could definitely do with, we've got it for the MVGs, but we could do with some normal looting for batteries. Got no batteries. So that's definitely something we need. In other words, we need to go around the generic town, see what we can find in that vein. Right. Oh yeah, I've got those as well to put away. What have we got left? That one. That'll do, won't it? So the question now, I'm just going to top that mag off as well. The question now is how far do we go with the loot here, with it being close to a military? You know, I've got a good loadout now. What I don't want to do is get absolutely, you know, loads and loads and loads and loads of stuff together just for it to get raided. So I think on that side of things, I've got enough there from that side of things. So let's get, right, I'm just going to flip on to Discord now. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a look and see what's going on the map. Okay, so the pop is fairly low. Bit more than was on before, but it's still fairly low. Okay, heat map. Well, actually, once again, a lot of the action's going on down here. It looks like Cherno, that. Yeah, it's Balota, actually. Balota and the airfield as well. And the airfield looks like ATC, which is where those guys were camping on yesterday's stream. Oh, no, not yes, you know, the last stream. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is probably go to the airfield. And we may get to a situation where I've got, guys, probably half an hour realistically before I start work. So let's sort this out now. So let's get we've got, the other thing is though, I've got to be close to here to change the combination on the lock. So I've got to, so what I might do actually is nip as close as I can and use the night vision. Right, okay, let's do it. Oh, long time, boss. Long time, mate. I'm not one. You know, I've probably got between 1,500 and 2,000 hours in it. That's how you measure it on DayZ, really. Well, you know, it's how many hours you've got on it, really. But I spent a lot more time. I kind of watched streamers for a long time before I got the game. I kind of tried to learn the game through watching the streamers. I'd probably watched the streamers for a year and a half before I actually started playing the game myself, you know. And I sort of vowed not to get the game because I knew that if I got the game, I'd be playing it all the time. And then that led to me just being, I thought, well, sod it, you may as well just stream the bloody thing. So it's a few, mate. Well, it's not, you know, it's nothing compared to the, you know, the professional streamers, boss, that are, you know, that have got bloody, you know, ridiculous, you know, like 20,000 hours and all sorts of ridiculous stuff on it. I'm just gonna refresh that. Yeah, it's the best way, boss. It's the best way, to be honest. You can see all the things. What you can do as well, you can also pay close attention when, you know, people like me and other streamers make mistakes and think, right, actually, what he should have done there is he should have done this and that, and then you can add that to your own game as well. So it's not just sort of learning how to do the stuff, it's watching people make mistakes. It's a really good one to learn on, you know. Yeah, that's it, Red. Especially your small guys. I'm going to have to put this night vision on. Right. So what we've got to do really now is we need some batteries. So I'm going to start doing a little hunt now to see, because we've got nothing. We've got a PSO scope but no battery. We've got night vision but only one battery. How long have you been playing for, boss? Have you just got the game or have you had it for a little bit? On that freaking door closed. Right. I mean, if you're brand new to the game, dude, then I always 50-60 on it. 2 years ago. Okay. So the big advice to you is obviously Cherno's the main map. Is learn Cherno, but the way you learn it, mate, is learn the coast first. I always say the same to people that have not had the game for long. Don't even bother coming away from the coast. So learn the coast from Sweatlow all the way around to the southwest evac that's right at the end, or Kamenka, which is the last town. And don't learn the names in Russian. Just learn to identify each town with its English name. And then once you're really, really comfortable that you know that coastline, then move on and start going inland. And start learning the big places there. So on the coastline, if you're in the furthest round you can get, the top of it, basically, which is northwest, you've got Sweatlow, then you got Riffy, then you got Berezino, Nishnai. After Nishnai, you've got Three Valleys, and then it's called a cap actually, but then there's two houses. Then you've got Kamishovo, Electro, Cherno, Bolota. After Bolota, you've got Kamarovo. After Kamarovo, you've got Kamenka, which is the last sort of town on the coast, but you can go around a little bit more and you can get to the southwest evac. So if you learn all that, and like Red's saying there, learn how to survive while you're doing it, that's the best way to learn the game. You know do you know the biggest mistake I see people make when they first start is they'll pick up a bottle of water that says Pristine on it and drink it. And always got to remember that all the pristine means is the bottle's pristine, but any water that you pick up is always polluted, always polluted. So you always have to empty it, get fresh water, or you can use chlorine tabs to purify what you've got. I don't know whether I want that CR, if I'm being honest. It's shit. God, there's two wells there, isn't there? There's one straight opposite the base and another one here. Oh, I am at the base. Where am I? No, it's behind that. Yeah, no, sorry, I've come back where I started. Duh. Yeah, and always ask if there's anything you're struggling with, boss. Just ask, mate. That's what we're here for. Smaller streamers like me, we can talk to people as well. You know, the larger streamers, you know, it's not their fault. They're just bigger. You know, they can't always talk to everyone. So obviously, when I'm streaming at night, it's busier, and I slow down with the chat because, you know. But yeah, that's where I love the vanilla ones, Red, the fishing and, you know, all that stuff. That's why I like to get back to those a lot as well. Put that element back in the game. You know, this server we're on now, we don't need to do any of that. We just harvest everything off the zombies, basically. Right. I just can't be bothered with the... Oh, look at that. Someone's built a frigging base here. Just heard steps there. See, there's a tip for you, dude. So I want to be quiet here because I think I heard someone in that base there. So you see I'm hovering over the gun now. All I'm going to do is drop it and then put it in my hands, and that's completely silent then. Whereas if you do it the normal way, they can hear you switching the gun. So little tips like that, being silent. And as well, if I wanted to go back in there, what I'd do is I'd take my shoes off, like that. And then we can come back silent and listen. Yeah, boss, learn how to do that. It's really, really important that you can do that when you need to be silent, because it's so bloody loud when you switch guns and that. And things like taking your shoes off, you will get bleeds on your feet, but if you've only got one bleed, you don't have to tend to it for ages. So... Well, Red, there's no point in doing that anymore, mate. Since update 120, when they changed it, the rags are about the same volume now as just normal shoes. Because I used to play the game and I basically didn't wear shoes. I only had foot wraps. But what they've done now, they've changed it. Is it's basically not worth having foot wraps. I'm trying to weigh up whether these noises are a dude in this base. Or a Z. I can hear a Z behind me, sort of that way. So it might just be a Z there. Yeah, I think it is, Scott. I think it's just a Z. Now what I'm doing now is I'm deliberately making noise. To see if anyone moves. Now I'm pretty sure there's no one there. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I nearly spoke then and I'd lost my voice. Okay. Don't you know that is a big worry? That do you see how close that base is to mine? See, there's a good one to learn from, boss. Check the town first before you build the base. Yeah, it's still dark, isn't it? Bloody hell. Yeah, it's a good example of learning by a mistake, that. What an idiot. See, when I first came on the game, boss, there was less. You didn't really get a map. It was very rare you got a map. And that was good, because what that made me do was learn it without using the map. But when you don't use a map, you just use landmarks and pylons to navigate round, and roads. But now, because a lot of the people, since I started streaming, people like me to use the map, I've kind of got a bit reliant on it, because then I can run straight where I'm going instead of having to sort of follow stuff. I can run absolutely bang on straight where I'm going. I've briefly come back here to see if any of those doors are open. No, they're still. I left them all closed deliberately, and they're still closed. Well, just to give you an example of how you do that, boss, a good tip for the airfields, if you're in Berezino, you find the fire station and you'll see some big pylons at the fire station. It's the quickest way to the airfield from there. You follow the pylons inland, you'll end up at the radio station, Radio Zenit or Alta as it's called. And then when you come out of the gate there, you pretty much go straight down. That'll take you to Grishino, and you're next to the airfield. You know, so that's how you do it. You know, without the. This is Zebedee there. Check this out, boss. I'll try and do a silent takedown for you. You just sneak up like this. Let's say this will go tits up now. There you go. Deaded. Obviously, knowing that move right there, boss, the silent takedown, is great when you're sort of fighting, you know, and like a Z call, you're fighting people, and then you're trying to remain stealthy. It's just a nice move to, you know, to have there, because the last thing you want when you're trying to sort of hide anywhere is, you know, is a load of Zeds aggroing on you. Another sharpening stone like we haven't. We've got about 6, I think. Let's see what that dude's doing. And another one is don't mantle, because if you go over that fence you make such a noise, so I always run round the fences trying to be stealthy. Our problem here is there's that other Z right next to him as well. Oh, sewing kit. I'm just harvesting. I'm a bit low on food, so got May as well. What have we got now? Yeah, we've got quite a bit now, haven't we? We've built up. Yeah, it's me. You know, sometimes it's where you kill the zombies, because like that one, I mean, the server's low pop at the moment, so I'm not bothered, but that one's right in the middle of the road, you notice. And then people know you've been in, so you've got to be careful where as well. Don't need any of that. Can't believe, really, I've got so little food there. Need to save that battery as well. So that's the downside there. I've only got 1 battery. I've gone quiet there because I thought I heard someone running. I think it was a Z though. Okay, right. So, I think we're going to have to prepare to get back to base now. I don't know whether to log in a building or log at the... Well, actually, I'll have to log at the base because... mind you, I don't want to do that because I don't want the lock. I want to shut the doors on the base. So I'd rather... Yeah, I know I'll log in the woods, actually. Yeah, so let's do it now while it's dark. Right, now I'm going to get... The reason I'm going to get him is because he'll have a battery. See, he's got a head torch on. Which means he'll have a battery there. Bit harder to stealth kill these because they keep running. See how he's got that battery there. Might take that rope as well, actually. What got us there, although I wasn't that bothered really, you watch if I go slowly. Do you see where the picture on the bottom left is? And it's just got one little tab there. I'll stop and it disappears. Now I'll go quicker. Do you see how that's louder? So that's showing you how loud it is. So when you're doing the stealth kills, you need to keep that to 1, like that. If I do that, they will hear you. I'm terrible, I am, though, because when I'm trying to be silent, I always go really quiet as well. And there's obviously no need for me to do that whatsoever. Right, guys, so I'm gonna call it quits here. That was a very, very, very short stream for me. That was just me getting a foothold with the base. Thanks ever so much for watching. Really do appreciate it, guys. I know it's been a quiet stream, but it will be at this time of day because all the guys, you know, are. Yo, Wojak. All right, dude. I'm just about to log, mate. I'm not usually on this time of day, dude. Unfortunately, mate, the only thing a streamer can't tell you, dude, is what server they're on. Obviously, I've just built a base, which everyone knows where it is. Obviously, stream snipers, and that not meaning in any way, dude, that you're a stream sniper. I know you're not a stream sniper, but that's why I can't reveal, obviously, what server I'm on. Do apologise, dude. But no streamer will ever tell you what server they're playing on, mate, because it ain't good. So sorry about that, dude. So I'll be back on now. I'm either going to come back on tonight, dude. So that'll be sort of 9 PM UK. If I don't, it may be tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. I just wanted to get that base built first. So, but yeah, this is better than the last time we built a base, isn't it? Red can testify to that. So don't forget to sub, don't forget to like. Thanks for your sub and that, boss. Really do appreciate it, dude. And I'll see you all very, very, very shortly. Thanks again, guys. See you all soon. See you, Red. See you, guys. See you, boss. See you, Wazzy. See ya.